good thing.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
It was funny. It was actually a funny story.
I'm excited to hear.
Okay, we are ready.
All right, we are good to go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Ashton, and here we are on episode 3 of my Are You Mad series. We have a very amazing and special guest coming on today. She's a very innovative artist, turning personal hardship into abstract art, as well as many other things that she's doing. Her name is Hurricane Karina Taylor, and we met at a towel party for Miss Fabulous, her birthday party, and we clicked right away because she, to me, reminds me of Punky Brewster. I'm like, it's Punky Brewster. I love it, and she's so beautiful. She has amazing dimples, and not just that, she shared her story with me, so I definitely wanted to bring her on and spread her story to turn to help inspire all of you. I was really excited about this interview, actually, and Karina, are you mad?
Well, I used to be, but not so much anymore.
So tell us a little bit about, if you feel comfortable opening up about some of the hardships you've gone through and then how you're turning it into triumphs now.
Well, myself personally, I used to be an Army military police officer. And through the military, you experience ups and downs. People always ask me, well, how was your experience in the military? And one thing I always tell people is, well, I have some of my best and some of my worst memories from the military. And this is probably the first time I've ever actually talked about what I'm about to talk about.
Yeah, that's why we talked ahead of time. So as a behavioral therapist, I used to give speeches to refugees from all over the world with NAMI, a National Alliance on Mental Illness. I want to make sure you weren't going to be triggered by anything.
No, I'll be okay.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay.
Yes, I'll be fine. So one thing I've never really talked about before is when I was younger, I didn't know how to deal with things that I was seeing or experiencing. And so I used to be a cutter.
And this is why I feel like your message is very powerful, because I worked at the school as a behavioral therapist for a year. And this is, and I go into homes as a behavioral therapist. And a lot of the kids now are struggling with this, the cutting. And so I want to, as a behavioral therapist, what I like to do is redirect my clients into healthier outlets, and either with music or with her art and boxing. So would you like to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's not something I'm ashamed to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not something that I'm ashamed to show people what I've done. I mean, I wear a lot of long sleeve shirts and stuff, you know, just for myself personally. But if I ever do wear short sleeves, I have no problem telling people, hey, look, I wasn't trying to kill myself here. This was just my outlet of dealing with what I was seeing and experiencing because I was young and I didn't know how to do anything else. I didn't know how to express myself.
And I love that you're real about that. And when I first met you, you actually showed me your scars, and that's the reason I wanted to bring you on my podcast. I said, I feel like we need to get real about these things and to help the viewers understand ways that we can turn it into a healthier direction like you have. So, yeah. So
yeah, there's a lot of different things. I mean, again, like I said, it wasn't that I was trying to kill myself. It was just a deflection so that I would stop thinking about the things that I've seen or the things that I had experienced. It was a way to get my mindset changed and to experience something, even though it was painful, different than the other painful things that I was thinking about or that I was remembering.
I'm a recovered bulimic, and with the bulimia, I did the same thing. It was a way of numbing the emotions so I didn't have to feel them, because I feel things very intensely. And so, yeah, so maybe it's the same thing with the cutting. It's a way to actually, because I think it's important for people to understand the psychology behind it, because I feel like a lot